Hello, and welcome to the Lever Report, a weekly video newsletter for human-centric leaders to navigate the week ahead. I'm Drew Fortin, here with your latest update for the week starting Monday, July 7th, 2025. Surprising news in the latest jobs report: the impact of big tech's choosing of AI over morale. New research shows how AI is creating complexity whack-a-mole in businesses. And are we witnessing the death of the L&D function? Here's the news to start your week. The first half of 2025 closed out last week with some surprising news. Despite predictions of a slowdown due to trade policy uncertainties and elevated interest rates, hiring unexpectedly rose in June, with payrolls increasing by 147,000 jobs. This is exceeding economists' forecasts. Many analysts are reporting that the market is proving more resilient than anticipated. However, the growth isn't uniform. While overall job gains and a dip in unemployment to 4.1% are positive, a deeper look reveals that private sector job creation was lower, with significant concentration in healthcare, local government, and public education. Manufacturing, for instance, lost 7,000 jobs for the second consecutive month. Business services was down over 7,000 jobs as well, likely due to tariff uncertainty. Meanwhile, the S&P 500 managed a bumpy ride to end the first half at a record high, even after a significant dip in April following President Trump's Liberation Day tariff announcement, showcasing how investors continue to be bullish. Now, the mixed economic signals underscore the importance of having a nuanced and adaptive talent strategy. It's like there's an economic crossroads ahead, but we lack the ability to just see how far off it is. The concentrated job growth in specific sectors means that a one-size-fits-all approach to hiring and retention just won't cut it. Businesses and industries experiencing slower growth, like manufacturing, need to focus on upskilling their existing workforce and exploring automation opportunities to maintain productivity amidst tariff pressures. Conversely, leaders in booming sectors like healthcare must prioritize robust recruitment and onboarding to meet demand. The overall market resilience, coupled with investor optimism, suggests that while there are headwinds, strategic investments in talent and operational efficiency will increase confidence amongst investors and board members. The shine is really coming off the dream job in Silicon Valley. A recent article by Catherine Bindley in the Wall Street Journal reveals how tech employees are facing increased demands, longer hours, and a constant fear of layoffs, all while traditional lavish perks are being stripped away. Companies like Meta, Google, and Amazon are cutting, quote, fun budgets, reducing office amenities, and even limiting travel, focusing instead on a heads-down, results-driven mentality. This comes as these same tech giants pour billions into costly AI infrastructure and engage in fierce talent wars for top AI researchers. In fact, Sam Altman of OpenAI made news last week for slamming Mark Zuckerberg's AI talent poaching spree at Meta, which is reportedly offering a, quote, eye-watering pay packages and endless access to cutting-edge chips to poach top AI talent. Some packages were reportedly north of $100 million. CEO Sam Altman weighed in, suggesting Meta's aggressive recruitment tactics could lead to very deep cultural problems as they prioritize mercenaries over missionaries. Now, one thing's for certain. While AI brings numerous opportunities, it also raises significant concerns, particularly for software companies trying to gauge how existential a threat AI might pose. For instance, AI-generated results could completely disrupt Google's ad-based search model, and our interactions with AI chatbots might fundamentally change how we engage with endless scrolling on platforms like Facebook and Instagram. AI is proliferating at a rapid pace, making true strategic differentiating fleeting for those rushing to integrate it into their offerings. However, it's important to recognize that while financial incentives, especially in the competitive AI talent market, are powerful, these are not the only factors driving long-term success and loyalty. As automation increases, the value of a human's talent and the diversity and skills they bring becomes even more critical. What if instead of merely cutting perks and raising demands, businesses prioritize strategic resource allocation, balancing investments in AI with efforts to create a supportive and engaging environment for employees? Think about that. Bringing them along for the journey. I think building a strong purpose-driven culture aligned with Altman's idea of missionaries beating mercenaries will foster more sustainable and impactful innovation than simply acquiring talent. Ultimately, a focus on a shared purpose and a clear vision your employees can see themselves in is more so needed in a world proliferated by AI. Rather than just cost cutting, AI is fundamentally reshaping our organizations. A recent paper by Sharik Hassan, Alexander Otel, and Samsa Samila called From Model Design to Organizational Design demonstrates how, although generative AI may simplify tasks for some, it doesn't eliminate complexity. In fact, this research shows that while large language models like ChatGPT-4 appear to offer high generality and accuracy through simple interfaces, this simplicity is a strategic illusion. The complexity isn't eliminated. It's redistributed to the organization's back end, involving infrastructure, compliance, and specialized personnel. This creates new managerial challenges, particularly around ensuring accuracy in high-stakes applications. The core takeaway is that competitive advantage won't come from merely adopting AI to reduce costs, but from mastering this redistributed complexity through intelligent workflow design, complementary human expertise, and strategic choices along the generality to accuracy frontier. So, what this means for leaders and HR professionals is, firstly, recognize that AI adoption isn't a plug and play solution. It's an organizational design challenge. You need to invest in the human in the loop systems where humans are critical overseers, verifying and refining AI outputs, especially in high stakes scenarios. This means focusing on developing the ability to critically evaluate AI generated content and understand its limitations. We should all be considering implementing strategies like progressive disclosure of automation, as they say in the report, where employees gain access to more advanced AI tools as they demonstrate foundational proficiency, and fostering a quote, dual track deliverable, requiring human rationale alongside AI outputs. The goal here is to cultivate a workforce that can effectively navigate the trade-offs between generality and accuracy, ensuring that the simplicity AI offers at the user interface doesn't come at the cost of hidden, unmanaged complexity within your operations. You can read more of this research in the show notes. So what's the future of the learning and development, or L&D function, in the age of AI? A recent article in HR Executive by Jill Barth, which includes insights from Danny Johnson of Red Threads Research, gives us a clear call to action. The research indicates that despite the explosive growth in learning technology, L&D's strategic influence has been declining since 2022. Johnson emphasizes that L&D's primary mandate is no longer just delivering training, but ensuring a skilled workforce. With shrinking budgets and increased pressure for growth, L&D must evolve from a support function into a core strategic partner. This means embedding learning directly into the flow of work, leveraging AI for personalized and real-time development, and focusing on skills that prepare employees for complex, high-value tasks. Now, if L&D doesn't make this pivotal shift, it risks becoming obsolete. The increasing sophistication of AI tools, which are already enabling 55 new or enhanced learning capabilities from predictive analytics to smart learning paths, could lead to other departments or even external vendors taking over the critical function of skill development. Without a strategic, data-driven approach and a focus on business acumen, L&D will struggle to demonstrate its value and could be sidelined, with budget and influence further eroded. Now, the theme of the story is nothing new to HR professionals. The imperative here is not to become better at L&D, it's to become better at understanding business strategy and what success looks like. Only then can L&D strategies and tactics create a meaningful business impact compared to just checking compliance and communication boxes. And that's your Lever Report. Check the show notes for any articles or research we covered today. If you're enjoying this content, please show your support by liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Also, ask questions or share your thoughts in the comment section below. We look forward to engaging with you. I hope you have a productive week, and we'll see you on the other side. Bye.